Northwestern Pennsylvania's #1 news station. This is Action News at 11.
Good morning. Last week, the entire 54-member athletic faculty of Cranberry High School in Venango County threatened mass resignation over a dispute between the district and its athletic director. Well, tonight, before a huge audience of students, parents, and teachers, there was no request for the resignation of athletic director Diane Niederreiter. Instead, the board tabled a proposal that she resign. School Superintendent William Myers gave the director an ultimatum that she resign by tonight's meeting. The district cited 3 alleged infractions in the director's operation of her department. Outside the school, reaction from students.
I feel it's good that they decided not to make her resign tonight, but on the other hand, all they're saying is it's definitely tonight. You know, there's no saying what they're going to do later. She's always been, as a student and as a sports player, she's always been great to me, so I have no personal, things against her. She's always been good for us.
I say we support Diane Niederreiter and what she's doing. We just agree with the teachers, and we are not, as far as my standpoint, I agree with the teachers right now, and I'm going to support them because I know that they're backing her, and that's the right thing to do right now. And just I hope they resolve this, because the only thing that's getting hurt in the students are the students right now, and it's our activities and our senior. Most of us are seniors that are here tonight, and it's hurting us more than anyone.
The board released a statement, but nothing in it addressed another timetable for the athletic director's resignation. Members of the Fort LaBeouf School Board went on a field trip to Bush Industries in Jamestown, New York, Monday afternoon. The furniture manufacturer wants to build a plant in Summit Township that could create 1,000 new jobs. The concern over granting a tax break for Bush threatens the project. Tim Miller was in Jamestown. He has our report.
6 of the 9 Fort LaBeouf School Board members arrived at the Jamestown plant just before 3:30 Monday afternoon. The 3-hour session included tours of Bush Industries and a presentation on how Bush interacts with the local community.
And I think it gave them an opportunity to really get a bird's eye view of Bush Industries, what we're really about. And that's hard to do in a discussion, so now they got to see it firsthand.
Time has helped. Time was the factor. Time to understand, time to ask questions, time to see what this was all about. I would venture to say that if we would have been approached a month or 5 weeks ago, that things would have been resolved by now.
The Manufacturing and Distribution Center proposed for Oliver Road in Summit Township hinges on LRTA, the Local Economic Revitalization Tax Assistance Act. It would give Bush a 10-year, 100% property tax break, but the school board worries it would lose potential tax revenues.
There's a group of people who are trying to investigate the implications of this decision for the whole community. And this board is trying to do the very best job that it can, trying to find as much information as it can.
Summit Township has already approved the tax break, and Erie County Council has said it would if Fort LaBeouf approves LRTA. While concerns remain, Monday's sales pitch left a lasting impression.
Bush Industries demonstrated that they are a world-class manufacturer and very good company, it looks like, to work for. Very impressed with their quality standpoint, the ability to manufacture to a market that's growing.
School board members will have a week to consider what they saw here in Jamestown. They've scheduled a special meeting next Tuesday, April 4th, to vote on the 10-year tax break. Bush Industries says if that is a yes vote, they hope to break ground in Summit Township sometime in May. In Jamestown, Tim Miller, JET TV, Action News at 11.
With the opening recently of a Walmart store in Summit Township, heavy traffic and backups are taking place on Upper Peach Street. But Summit Township says it will have to rely on state police for traffic control. There's not enough money for Summit's own police force. We have more from Lou Baxter.
Summit Township has considered its own police department because of its tremendous growth in recent years.
There's probably 20,000 people a day in Summit Township, and there's only 5,500 people that live here. So, I mean, there is an awful lot going on that you need to look at solving some of the local problems.
Upper Peach Street and the rest of Summit Township is patrolled by the Pennsylvania State Police. With all the new businesses, traffic, and people here, Hessinger feels it might be more than troopers can handle.
Whether it be shoplifting or whether it be someone breaking into automobiles or just patrolling the area and giving it the attention it needs, I don't think that's what was envisioned for the state police.
State police confirm a growing number of police calls in Summit Township, but it hasn't been a problem.
Those calls are not overburdening us. We're holding our own. We're doing the job as the job needs to be done.
Development here in Summit Township will continue for quite some time, but for right now, a township police department is just too expensive. If anything, township officials envision a regional police force.
If we were to look at something regionally between the metro area around the city of Erie and Mill Creek, it becomes more financially feasible.
Until a local or regional full-service police department becomes a reality here, the state police will continue to serve the residents and businesses in Summit Township. Lou Baxter, Jet TV Action News at 11.
A war of words Monday evening at the Sons of Lake Erie meeting. Local fishermen say a mysterious Canadian boat has been sighted numerous times in American waters. But as Kelly Gahn reports, Canadian officials deny any wrongdoing.
It's been called the Phantom Vessel, and local fishermen believe it's a Canadian trawler in American waters.
Nobody's ever been close enough to give us any particular identifying marks or features of these vessels that they've spotted. So that's the hardest part.
For the past few years, the sightings have come in the dark of night, and all attempts to apprehend the mystery boat have failed. American fishermen have little doubt that the vessel has been pirating illegal harvest, and although no one has gotten close enough to identify the boat, they are certain laws are being broken.
We've looked at other alternatives of other types of vessels that it could be, but nothing matches the description or the shape of a trawler, and it definitely is a trawler working, no matter what people would like us to believe.
Canadian officials have recently been contacted, and they say the allegations are false. They say the vessels American fishermen are seeing are high-speed vessels that carry divers who repair gas wells. Dr. David Frew of Gannon University met with Canadian officials last week, and he believes together they have solved the mystery. Frew says these are the boats Americans are seeing in the dark of night.
They behave in the way that's been ascribed to the mysterious phantom trawler. However, they're not trawling, they're actually out there fixing gas wells.
Although Frew showed up to make amends on behalf of Canadian fishermen, many locals were not buying the story. They say until they see the boats for themselves, they'll continue to believe the vessels are Canadian trawlers, invading our waters and pillaging the perch stock.
There is absolutely no possibility that the boat we're seeing off northeast consistently is one of those boats. It's a Canadian trawler, and you can quote me as saying it's a Canadian trawler.
Kelly Gahn, Jet TV Action News at 11.